Good evening. Today is the 25th of July. It is Monday. Um, it is the year 2022. The time is 7:37 p.m. Um, I just heard him cut off the food truck, but it's been on for a while. But anyway, um, the reason why I was making this video because the way my feet are burning, and I got them propped up in this chair, and I really, like I said, I don't know exactly what's going on and what is making what work. But I do know, I do believe with all my heart that that food truck has something to do with the attacks that is on my body. Because my feet was just, really, really burning. Um, it's still burning. It's like that. It's like it clings to my feet. The heat clings to my feet. And I have on shoes. Have on shoes. Take them off. Maybe that'll help them cool off. But I haven't been posting because I've been on punishment by YouTube. I think today maybe I can post again, but I have been doing a Bible reading, and I have been making videos of my patrollers, but I'm not sure if I'm going to post them. Um, they seem to enjoy what they do. Like today, or the one day, was it Wednesday? May have been Wednesday. The older lady that walks with the dog, she was telling everybody that I'm videoing, that I have cameras up. So if they're not doing anything wrong, why is she telling them that I have videos up, that I have cameras up? And the woman that walks with Stick Man, she came over at the edge of the yard, was looking to see if she could see the cameras. So there's been a lot of more people coming, new people. These are new people. So evidently, I think they had a meeting from the lady that just got their house over there, and the old man across the street, he was over there for hours today, and I could feel my stomach shaking, and I think it because there was a light on. I could see a light on his car blinking, and all day today I could just feel uh, inside my body shaking because I was under heavy attack uh, while I was asleep this morning. Um, I don't know what this stuff is doing to me. My stomach is just steady getting bigger and bigger. But I'm not gonna go to no doctor unless I knew for sure that this doctor is faithful to God. That's the only way I go to another doctor. Um, y'all please keep me in prayer. Keep my sister in prayer as I keep everybody else in prayer. Um, Today I had a letter that I needed mailing, and so you can't put that mail in the mailbox because the red flag keep breaking. Every time you put one on there, something happens to it. So I walked over and hand the mailman my letter because he was across the street talking to the man over there. And that old lady, she comes out her house, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and I haven't videoed it yet, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and video it just for the day and post it. Um, just so you can see the more activity they done today. So, you know, I'm not going to just let this stuff worry me. And I'm trying to keep a positive outlook on my life. Because one thing I do know, they're going to answer to God for what they're doing. When it's going to happen, I don't know. But I believe, even if I'm dead, they still going to answer to God. You know, they still going to answer. And the people behind this gang stalking going to answer. Um, so I just pray that, you know, we all can heal from the damages they're doing to us, that we can recover. You know, I don't even know about my sister. You know, God can heal anything. There's nothing too hard for God. But for them to do a evil, such an evil, and have this stuff coming up through the floor, this some type of energy that they know can cause you death, really. This stuff can cause you death. And they still haven't stopped. Whenever they feel like making it come uh, with power, they do. When they want to come, when they want it to be smooth, and be smooth. For their food truck had just cut off when I started this video. So evidently, um, I don't know if he knew that I was getting ready to do this or what. Because sometimes there's just something about that man ain't right. Because a lot of time when I'm opening up my curtains over there by the kitchen, he like comes out like he's coming from the building to his truck, and he always looking over here like he know that I'm standing there. But I'm opening up my curtain and letting up the blinds because I have plants on the kitchen table. You know, we trying to grow from seeds, and we have young plants that, you know, don't want to get too much sun, because we've put plants out there and they died because the sun was too hot for those young plants instead of keeping them in the house. But we just learned how you know, we really don't know about growing, but we just trying to, you know, so we'll know in the future, because we all going to need to know in the future how to go out and find wild food. You know, if you don't want to starve to death, you're going to have to do something. We all need to try now while we still got food, where we can go to the store and we can be practicing while we can go to the store, but still practice, you know, learning how to make your seeds germinate and how you make your tree pollinate, you know, and how to keep a strong root on your trees and grow your, you know, greens, and be able to grow green, be able to grow your beans and whatever you need, like potatoes, you know how to grow them, which we haven't done that yet, but we do have seeds. Um, I just hope there be some good when we, you know, get ready to do it. I don't want to make a garden on this ground, because I'm really worried about our trees. Will we be able to eat from these trees because of this energy that's coming up? You know, they putting radiation in our trees. That's what I'm worried about. Um, so my some of my trees from last year didn't make it through the winter. Like my banana tree, they didn't come back. But I still left it. I'm leaving it in the bucket just in case the root is still good. If the root is good, it might grow something. You know, I don't know. None of my berries have done anything. I just brought them this year though, but they didn't live. They haven't done anything. My kiwis, they haven't done nothing. So I'm really having a problem with my kiwis and my berries. So I don't know um, how they're going to turn out. I just wished I knew somebody that know more about gardening. Like my grandmother. My grandmother, she knew how to grow beans and stuff like that. But they didn't teach us how to do stuff like that. But I'm trying to teach myself. Me and my daughter, we trying to get things growing. She's more better with seeds than I am. Um, Sometimes the seeds are look like they get mold on them, so we have to clean them real good. Some of her seeds that she sowed, they are rooted real good and they growing. Some of my seeds they started growing, but see like they just got to a standstill. And I had mine right in the winter, and she didn't. She had it where they could get some sunlight, but she didn't have it right in the winter. So that might be what happened with my plants. With my seeds, that's fake sun, because I still say it's a fake sun out there. Um, was too strong for them. My citrus trees, they're not doing good at all. I did buy another lemon, but my two orange trees, I had two blood orange and a kumquat. I think that's how you say it. A miwa kumquat. Um, they didn't do nothing. So I'm learning. I know that if I have any citrus, don't leave them when they start getting cool to bring them on in the house or take them in the garage or somewhere. Not to leave them out there while they're still young. They can citrus can stay out when if they mature. But see, mine yet last year was the first time I brought them. This was the first winter, so it messed them up. But once they get like some years old, you can leave them outside. My figs, they did come back. They was down real low because I had stuff on top of them, but they didn't die. Thank God they didn't die. They growing good now though, but they don't have no fruit. Now last year, the year I brought them, they had little small fruit on them, but the people said not to let them. When you first get a tree that get fruit on it, take it off because you want to study more on the root and not the fruit. And then the next year they let the fruit grow, but they didn't do nothing. I mean, the trees are growing really good, but they don't have no fruit. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I want to start getting my trees from local places, not have to order them because the people is breaking my plants. Cause I had a gold raspberry and it broke, and there's just a little piece still left on it, but it's still alive. My kiwis, they not doing nothing. One still look good and one not. I brought 3 sets of kiwis. So you have to have 2 kiwis because they have to have a male and a female. And I just can't get them to live. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And with my berries, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with the berries. Mm. Well, I'm gonna keep trying. I don't like giving up. I'm gonna keep trying. My plants in the house, I got to repot them. I did repot my bird of paradise. Hopefully it'll grow real tall. I may have to repot it one more time because um, it's the pot that's not that big. Because bird of paradise, they get really tall, so I may have to get a bigger pot. Um, my snake plant, I got to repot that. And what else I got over there? I got one of those running plants. One of my daughters gave me one leaf, and it's growing. It was one little leaf, and I rooted it, and it's growing good. But it needs to be in one of those hanging pots so I can hang it and let it run. I just like growing stuff. I don't like being bothered with people. I don't like people just messing with me like that old lady across the street over there. She just an old messy woman. And she kind of pissed me off today. See, I mean, I don't want them to help me, to help me go knocking on the door because I'm not bothering them. And I come, the only thing I want to do is give the mailman my letter. That's it. But I'm a video that what happened today. I mean, they were really walking today. I got other videos, but I said I was gonna post them. I'm not gonna post them because they really, it's like they trying to manipulate me or something. But I'm gonna post what happened today. It's very obvious what they're doing. I wouldn't let rich people, make that big a fool of me. So that's what they're doing, letting the rich people because they don't think nothing of us. And I do believe they probably 100% they're Masons. That's why they're doing this crazy stuff. If they wasn't Mason, they are now. So I'm not gonna stay on here long. I'm gonna be on here almost 17 minutes. Um, I know I'm gonna do Acts, another chapter of Acts. Um, I got to do 11, chapter 11, maybe 12. Um, I started reading it early, not videoing it, but just reading and studying it. Because I want to make sure I've got the proper understanding of everything that's in chapter 11. All right, yeah. Y'all be blessed in the Lord.